Hello friends, we will see the lecture today on basics of heat transfer. My name is Sheikh Alimuddin. I am here to deliver the lecture on basics of heat transfer. Now I will start the slideshow. Okay, we will start the meeting. The name of the lecture is Basics of Heat Transfer. My name is Sheikh Alimuddin. We will see first of all the thermodynamics versus heat transfer. What is the thermodynamics? What is heat transfer? You might have studied in thermodynamics the concept of heat. If you see the concept of heat, it is if we will first of all read out the definition. It is the amount of energy when a system undergoes process from one equilibrium state to another equilibrium state. Okay, in thermodynamics, the time we have considered as infinite time. We were not bothered about the time. When we, means when the system goes from one equilibrium state to another equilibrium state, it may be taking an infinite time. That time we have not considered, and because of that we have taken the unit of heat as kilojoule. Now we will see one simple example. Suppose this is a hot cup of tea in which tea is kept as 15 degrees centigrade, and surrounding it is kept in surrounding of 50 degrees centigrade. Both are 50 degrees centigrade, and both are thermal equilibrium with each other. Hence the heat will not flow. Okay, as it is in thermal equilibrium. But and as it is in thermal equilibrium, it is at state 1. Again we will keep this cup of tea in another surrounding of 25 degrees centigrade, and hence again the heat will transfer from this cup to the surrounding till both the temperature remains equal, and that is till the system comes to the thermal equilibrium, and hence this, and we will name this state as state 2. Hence state 1 is at thermal equilibrium, state 2 is at thermal equilibrium. And if you plot these two thermal equilibrium states on the graph, and if you join them with a irreversible path, because we don't know the in between how the path is there, actually that should be dotted line. I have drawn dark line, and if suppose this is the path, and the area below this path will give you the heat transfer. This we have known, this we have studied in second year. But see here, we were not bothered about the time here. Whatever the time required from for the system to go from 50 degrees centigrade to 25 degrees centigrade, it can be 1 hour, 2 hour, 100 hours, or it can be infinite time. Okay, if the process is reversible, the time may be the infinite time. Okay, but in practical case, this we don't require. If you are waiting for infinite time, then we will not proceed further in your life. Actually in daily life we want the, in certain applications we want the some less time to transfer the heat, and in certain application we want more time to transfer heat. In the time is major factor. Okay, hence the together with heat, if you divide that heat by time, we will get the another term called heat transfer rate. Hence the unit of heat transfer rate is nothing but the joule upon second, means it is a watt or kilowatt you can say. Now we will move to the heat transfer. We will take an example of heat transfer. We have designed a thermos flask. In that hot coffee is being kept and it is being surrounded by insulation. What is the purpose of flask? To maintain the temperature, means if initial temperature of the coffee is 90 degrees centigrade, we have to maintain that temperature. But practically this is not possible. After certain time, that its temperature will reduce, obviously. Okay. Hence, what is the aim of the designer is to find out the time of, means in how much time the system is reducing its temperature from 90 degrees centigrade to 80 degrees centigrade. That time he has to find out, and accordingly he is going to design the insulation. If the insulation is perfect, then more time will be required. If insulation is not perfect, then less time is required. In case of thermos flask, we require more time. Means ideally it should be 90, but practically it is not possible. Hence, more time should be there. Hence, we have to design a better insulation. Okay, means if you are designing the thermos flask, how much thickness of the insulation should be there, and what kind of material we should use as an insulation, and these two aspects we have to study, and this thing we are studying in a heat transfer. And hence, obviously the unit of heat transfer rate is nothing but watt or kilowatt. Now next is the modes of heat transfer. There are three different modes of heat transfer. First is a conduction, second is a convection, third is a radiation. Okay, these are the three different modes of heat transfer. Remember, most of the students are having misconception that in some cases, means the is one of the mode only one mode will be present in one case. This is not the case practically. Always there will be more than one mode. If you are considering the practical situation on earth or on earth atmosphere, if you go anywhere, always there will be the more than one mode. If you escape earth atmosphere, then there may be the different case, but on the earth atmosphere always there will be more than one mode. Means only conduction, only convection, only radiation will not be there. Means we can say that there may be more than one mode of heat transfer, and just we have to find out the predominant case. In some cases the conduction will be predominant, in some may be convection, some may be radiation. Accordingly we have to find out the design. Okay, now the very popular example of the, this is the example in which all the three modes of heat transfer are present. If you watch carefully, see, this is the handle, this is the hand, this is the handle, and from this cup to the mug, you can say mug to the person, the heat is being transferred, and that is the way, by the way of conduction. Okay, and here the water is getting boiled, the molecules of water are being lifted from this bottom position to the up position because of the density difference, and that movement is nothing but the convection. And here, though this part is not touching to the fire. The heat is being transferred from fire to this part, and that is called as a radiation mode. Okay, means here all the three modes of heat transfer are present. Okay, means by watching the diagram you may get idea that always there will be the more than one mode of heat transfer, two or three. Okay, now so first of all we will see what is mean by conduction. This is very popular example. Most of the teachers are using this example in conduction. Here, sorry, suppose this is a classroom of 15 students. This is a class teacher or subject teacher, and sorry, 14 students are there, and the subject teacher wants to pass something, suppose notebook, to this guy. What he will do, he will take a notebook from him and just pass to this student. That this student will pass to this and to this, to this, like this the notebook can be transferred. Means without moving from a place, just by transferring to this ninth student, and again if he transfer to 10th, 11th, 12th, the notebook can be passed. This is an example of conduction. Okay, or if you want to transfer the notebook from this faculty to the 8th student, you can pass like this. Okay, this can be said to be the example of conduction, in which the heat is being transferred from one molecule which is at higher energy level to its adjacent molecule which is at lower energy level. Okay, without moving from its initial position. Okay, the molecule may vibrate, the molecule may vibrate along its mean position, but it will not change its position. Okay, though the faculty is moving around its mean position, but the faculty is not going to change its position. The students are sitting on the bench, they just take the notebook and pass to the adjacent student. Okay, but they are not moving, they are not leaving their place. Okay, similar kind of thing happens in case of molecules, in case of conduction heat transfer. Okay, and next example of convection. In convection, the faculty gives the notebook to the second student, and that second student, instead of passing the notebook to the third, he will pass the notebook to the, he will walk away and go to the 8 or 15 student. Okay, means here you can say in between 1 and 2 there is a conduction, because this is not, before taking the notebook the student 2 is not leaving its place, means this is a conduction, and after that student is standing up and transferring the notebook to the 8th student, like this, means this is a conduction and this is a movement is called convection, means together it is called convection. Convection is nothing but conduction plus movement of molecule from its mean position. Macroscopic movement means the molecule will change its position, it leave its position. In previously the molecule was just vibrating, it is not going to leave its position, but here in second case the molecule is going to leave its position. Okay, and third case, in third case the faculty just throw notebook or to the 15th student or 8th student. Without disturbing anyone directly, he will throw to this guy or this guy. Okay, means by studying these three cases, you can get an idea that in radiation mode of heat transfer is faster as compared to the convection and conduction. Okay, you will see the definition of conduction: transfer of energy between the two adjacent particles of a substance from high energy level to the low energy level. Okay, now remember, again there is a misconception that the conduction happens only in case of solids. This is very misconception. Remember, when there are adjacent molecules are coming into picture, there will be the conduction. Means the molecules will be of same substance or of different substance. Okay, when they are coming in contact, that will be conduction. Means in liquid also the molecules are coming in contact. In liquid also the conduction can happen, as well as in gases also the conduction can happen. Okay, but the proportion of conduction is reducing in case of liquids and gases. Okay, but there will be the conduction. First of all, we will see the conduction in solids. In solids, molecules are closer, hence conduction is predominant as compared to the liquids and gases. He is going to tell. And in solids, the conduction is happening by two way. First, there is a lattice vibration. Second, there is a movement of free electron. Okay, lattice vibration will be there, and this lattice vibration happens in case of more predominantly in case of non-metals, and the movement of free electrons happens more predominantly in case of metals. Means in non-metals also there will be the movement of electrons, and in the metals also there will be the lattice vibration, but as compared to the movement of electrons in metals, the lattice vibration will be less, or the conduction because of the lattice vibration will be less than the flow of free electron. The free electron movement will take a major role in case of solid metals, whereas in case of gases and liquids, the conduction is due to the molecular collision and the molecular diffusion. Now diffusion is nothing but just movement of molecules from one high concentration level to the low concentration level. Means suppose here this is a this molecule is being heated. Okay, this molecule is being heated and it is having high energy level as it is heated, and because of that heat this molecule will pass to this side. Okay, because it is getting more and more energy. This is called diffusion. And again, while going from here to here, it is being there will be the collision. Again, these molecules will get energy, they will collide to this. Again, this molecule will get energy, they will collide like this. Because of getting the energy, the molecule will transfer the heat from one position to another position. But the moment the position of molecule is far away, hence there will be the less conduction will be there. Obviously the heat will be transferred, but that transfer of heat is not because of conduction, but because of other mode, that is called convection. But convection we will see later. Again here, the as molecules are more and more away, Hence, the conduction will be less, but the heat is transferred due to the convection. Okay. Now, we will see the governing equation for conduction in a next slide, next video, because already the time is over. We will see in the next video. Okay.